crisis rocking the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) Saturday took a different dimension as angry protesters stoned the convoy of the party's national chairman, Comrade Adams Oshiomole, at the Benin airport in Edo State, despite presence of heavily armed security operatives. The party chairman was in his hometown to attend the funeral ceremony of the mother of a chieftain of the party, Honorable Hizua Agbonaima, in Benin City. Oshiomole, whose flight touched down at the Benin airport at about 2 p.m., was welcomed with boos from a number of protesters who also called for his resignation as the party's chairman. There was tension as the protesters, mainly youth, tried to force their way to the convoy of Oshiomole. The protesters were, however, repelled by soldiers and other security operatives who deployed armored personnel carrier to escort the APC chairman out of the airport. Oshiomole and the Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, have been at daggers drawn over the control of the party's structure in the state. Their feud has led to factions in Edo State chapter of the APC. However, the special advisor to the governor on media, Mr. Kuzo Osagi, said the purported attack on Oshiomole's convoy has nothing to do with Governor Godwin Obaseki. As you are aware, there have been a series of anti-Oshiomole protests across the country over the Bayelsa governorship loss of the party. So I am sure the protest, if any, is one of such, Kuzo said. All of these things, it will end one day. What they are fighting for, it is not their father's property. It will end one day. I want to be in charge. I want to be in charge. The secret between Obaseki and Oshiomole, it will be revealed. It will be revealed because I see no reason why people will be dragging this whole thing for a very long time. Oshiomole, Obaseki. Are they the only two people, or the people in Nigeria that they will not concentrate on? They will not concentrate on the development of the state. And the worst part of it is that, we have different factions now of APC. Of course, everybody has taken side. This one say I belong to Obaseki, this one belongs to Oshiomole. What kind of a thing is that? And the funny thing is that the two people are from the same party. Even when Oshiomole took over from a PDP, there was no problem like this. There was no problem like this. It did not escalate. Even if there were problems, it didn't escalate to all of this. I see no reason why the same people who were 5 and 6, this is terrible. This is terrible. I don't even know what Oba of Benin will be doing, because they are just making the man, it seems as if the man does not really have a say. How a whole respected a monarch like that will be in that state, and this kind of a thing will be happening. The man has tried his best, and I don't know why these two gentlemen are just bent in causing problem here and there. See what they are doing. These are the legacy they are leaving for the youth. This is what people are copying. Like I said, when Oshiomole took over from another party, there was no problem like this. There was no problem like this. And come to think of it, Oshiomole, he get you for Ibodi. Oshiomole get you for Ibodi. Because across the country, Oshiomole does not have a good reputation. That is just the way it is. So whether people are saying, oh, it is a Obaseki that is causing this thing, or it is a Obaseki that is not arranging people, arranging youth, and what have you, Oshiomole to himself is not really having it smooth with almost the party people, almost everybody. Everybody knows that. But with this one that is happening in Edo State, it's like, it's like everybody's not like, okay, let him be dealt with properly in his own state. I think that is what is just happening now. With all of the problems Oshiomole has even caused by himself, from his utterances and what have you, from the way he does things. That is why it is even be difficult for people to even, try to blame Obaseki in the first place, because Oshiomole has even done a lot of things that people are not even happy about. Is it from even before the fracas between Oshiomole and Obaseki? Oshiomole has been having problem with the party people. Oshiomole. What is all this? Oshiomole, where? When will all of these things stop? Because of a supremacy, because of I want to be in charge. And this thing is really tough because Oshiomole, whether you want to believe it or not, he brought this man. And I don't know how this man all of a sudden turned against Oshiomole again. That is what I don't even get. Because this thing is like it's beyond ordinary. In my opinion, it's really beyond ordinary. And that is why it will be so painful. Oshiomole wouldn't want to, give up. Because he would just be surprised that I brought this guy. That what kind of mistake have I made by bringing this guy? And now they are fighting with everything they have, with all their strength, fighting Oshiomole. And Oshiomole like, hey, you people that I brought up or whatever, just like I said, whether you like it or not, Oshiomole brought him. Because if not for the support that Oshiomole gave to him, whether I don't know how Oshiomole came to be, but if not for the support Oshiomole gave to Obaseki and the deputy, they wouldn't have been there. That is just a fact. Oshiomole, we saw the way everything was playing. It goes from places to places. He was the one doing campaign. He was the one speaking. This man was not saying anything. If one had thought that Obaseki would have been so bold like this to challenge Oshiomole, no one would have believed it. No one would have believed it. And it's like they have seen Oshiomole finish. They don't see him finish. That is why they are fighting. Now see finish, now they cause all these things. And if you are greedy, if you think that, oh, this is how it's being played in Nigeria, want to be godfather with style or whatever, because what they do is that what they will tell people not to do, what they will be condemning here and there in the public, that is exactly what they are going to be doing. By style, you want to be godfather. He was fighting what is it called that time? This man, Saraki. Oh, that they've been able to crush the dynasty of Saraki. That of Saraki and this and this and this and that. Not knowing that he himself, that is what he's planning. Hey, wow. If you know, those who know how Oshiomole really dealt with by his speech, by his utterances with Saraki, you just like, who is this man? He was just talking here and there. He was just releasing utterances, releasing speeches, as if Oshiomole was the president. So not knowing that even what he was accusing Saraki of, that is what he was even planning. And like I said, Oshiomole, Obaseki and this man, Shaibu, they see Oshiomole finish. They know him. They know what he's up to. That is why they are giving it to him. And he never believed, he never envisaged that these two gentlemen will be the one that will be thorn on his flesh. But by and large, irrespective of what they do, it is the people that will suffer it. And those who are taking sides, those who cannot come out and say, enough of all this rubbish, enough of all this nonsense. What are you guys dragging at? As they are doing all of those things, their salaries are going on. Their allowances are going on. Those who are shouting, oh, Obaseki, hey, Oshiomole, oh, this and that. they are hungry. No food for them. No food for them. Huh? The system is corrupt. The system is faulty. The system is faulty. The ones who are not supposed to be there are the ones ruling, are the ones having upper hand. It's very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And across board, it's very, very unfortunate that even when you have people who are supposed to know the right thing, they cannot even speak up. We have a lot of enlightened people. They cannot speak because the politics is now for the Agberus. It's for the Agberus. If you are a gentleman, you can't go there. That is just the way it has been structured. As a gentleman, you cannot go there. If you know what you are doing, you cannot go there. They will not allow you to go there because they will use all manner of things just to scare those who are eligible to rule or to lead. They will use all manner of things. And that's why the whole thing is so complicated. Someone says they play the script of the governor because they are the sinking faction of APC controlled by Obaseki. Just imagine the shameful act of Philip Shaibu and Obaseki, foolish youth, just because of 5,000 naira you collected. It's very, very unfortunate. And someone says Oshiomole deserves it. They should stone him. Just pick a stone and wait for some politicians. Whosoever that is responsible for this new phase of violence in Edo State can only pretend for a while. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this new developments in Edo State. Thank you.